Namaste. Today I'm going to talk in the Fake Guru series 3 on why all these fake gurus recruit disciple. And the first important thing is anybody who comes into the spiritual life will ask a person, are you enlightened? Can you help me in getting enlightened? Can you help me in getting moksha and jnana? Now these are very, very elusive concepts. It is like a cloud. Nobody can catch it, but everybody has been taught that there is something called moksha, there is something called jnana, there is something called nirvikalpa samadhi, savikalpa samadhi. All that thing is being taught time immemorial in this part of the world, which is India. Time immemorial, people have been talking about guru, spiritual life. In fact, the great Alexander came into India. As he was leaving to India, he asked the guru Aristotle, what do you want? He said, I want two people. Don't bring me gold and all. Bring me one Brahmin and bring me one Siddha guru or an enlightened being, Dviji. I want to see them. Now, this is a big problem in this part of the world where people believe Nirvikalpa Samadhi. I have seen astonishing lies which is being peddled across. I have seen people who are not enlightened claiming to be enlightened, claiming to be avatars, claiming to be like fully enlightened, even without an understanding what it is to be enlightened. They simply go towards enlightenment because they want fame, they want money, they want power, they want car. See, suppose I give you an example. Suppose you study IIT, you study IIM, and then you go to work. How much you will be able to make? You will be able to buy a house and probably comfortably educate your children, and you will have a car. That is all you can have. But you see all these so-called gurus of Nityananda, Jaggi Vasudev, they are uneducated. They make crores of rupees, crores. Even the IDBI chief will not have so much of money. They make crores of rupees. They show this project, that project, and they start making crores of rupees. So that is why one fellow came to me. His name was Kennedy. He is an astrologer. You can see him everywhere. He came to me and he said, Gopal, don't you think it is the fastest way to become rich? I asked him, what is it? Wear the Garuva and bless everybody and say, everybody believes you are enlightened, won't they give you money, land? Actually, I find it very difficult to buy a land in ECR road. This bugger seems to be very easy. Very true. Very true. Do you ask any of your so-called saint, what is your qualification? Who is your guru? What is the lineage? What is the sadhana you have practiced across? No, no. You cannot ask them all these questions because it makes them very, very uncomfortable and they peddle out all lies, all lies. The biggest fake lie is the Osho Rajneesh. He went underneath the tree, everything got enlightened. If you are enlightened, then why are you obsessed about the cars? Why are you so obsessed about buying 300 cars? Only a crazy man will buy, and for that they explain, oh, you want to shock the world? You don't need to shock the world. You show the miracle. That is enough. It is sheer greed, sheer greed. Mark my words, it is nothing else but greed. The second important thing is the career of the so-called disciples completely get destroyed. They become like insurance agent. They become marketing people of these so-called gurus to market their product, to market their sevas, to market their services, and they do not get paid anything. Because if they take money from the guru, in India it is considered sacrilegious. In India it is considered wrong. So these people exploit the sentiment. Ask how many people in Nityananda, Jaggi Vasudev, Patri Ji, the so-called all those people, how many people of the disciples do get paid for doing fantastic work? They are very good in video editing. They are very good in marketing. They are very good in promotional activity. But do they get paid? Whereas if you work in Google, Facebook or any other company, you get paid. When your entire labor is free, you will make crores of rupees. They call it as volunteerism, they call it as service, they call it as Guru Seva. This is the first exploitation they do it with the Guru. They take the role of the guru and they exploit everybody. Nobody will get paid. Even Chinese labor market, at least they will pay something, give them some food, give them some money and tell them like this. These people are absolutely cunning. They will make crores of rupees they go into the kitty, but they will not give anything to the volunteers who work over there. Do they get paid? I'm not telling have PF, have EPF, nothing. I am just telling, do these people get paid for a single day labor? At least 1,000 rupees? No. None of them get paid. All these gurus have 22, 23, 24 departments. All of them are young people who get recruited and they come inside because they don't like the corporate world, and here they are given the administrative abilities. They have administrative ability, they are given the thing, and therefore they make tons and crores of rupees. Now you take Satya Sai Baba of Whitefield. You see there are around 24 states. Each state is supposed to send volunteers for 15 days every month. So 12 months, 24 states do get covered. They have to clean, cook, maintain the entire face, but they will not get paid anything because it is a wrong thing. Even Chinese will not, even China will be shamed because China says they don't want to pay the labor. This is exploitation of the labor to the core. I am not talking communism. Jaggi Vasudev is having an helicopter. Nityananda is having so much of tons of gold because the reason is they do not pay any of their disciples. Even Google does that. Google will be a multi-billionaire. These people are multi-billionaire. And you go to a guru, you want to please a guru, you have to give your land. You have to give your FD. They will just they will say, we will take care of you. Once your money comes inside, FD comes inside, you are treated like a dirt inside the ashram. Actually, one lady told me very, very clearly. She told, Gopal, actually I worked in the Nityananda ashram. That Bagar is a rogue. He took away all my things saying that don't worry, I will make your life secure. Write down all the land and all the property on me. I am the Guru, so I am responsible for you. I will take care of the rest of the life. And now he has ran away. I am in the middle of the road in a old age home. Actually, I am begging and eating. I belong to a very good family. That is the power of exploitation. They take your land, they take your gold, they take your money, they take your services, labor, they exploit your intelligence. But you see these people, they tell, don't desire anything. Desire is a root cause of all misery. Happiness means don't desire. Then why are you desiring a Lexus car, Nityananda? Why are you buying a car every year, new car? Why are you wearing so much of gold? Why are you putting makeup which even Amitabh Bachchan, Rajinikanth will fall at your feet? Even a woman will feel ashamed of you. That is the level of money they will spend. Now, suppose you are going to hire an international designer for your hair costume. How much it will cost you? They say it is marketing, it is to pull people. Rubbish, it's all lies. Let Jaggi Vasudev pay the labor. Let Nityananda pay the labor. They will not pay because it is not convenient. They will take the disciple land, their property, their flat, and they will put a name. Everywhere there is only Jaggi Vasudev Nityananda name. There cannot be Venkateshwara's name. There cannot be Lord Ram's name. Only their photo, their idea, because it is propagation. Continuous propagation. I am telling you, even Google will have to learn from Nityananda and Jaggi Vasudev for their marketing tactics. Philip Kotler has to touch his feet. Harvard Business Review has to talk to them. How do you motivate all these people by not giving anything? Dera Sacha Sauda used to give drugs, cocaine, to make people work for 16 hours, 15 hours. Asaram Babu was arrested for being a pedophile, which means having sex with minor girls. Such is the criminality of all these people. They do not have any kind. If the court calls them, they try to be rebellious. They try to hit the court. They try to disrupt. All the police battalion has to come. They do not follow any order and law. Jaggi Vasudev has a court case. Nityananda has a court case. All these guys have court case. Do you and I have court case? No. Murder. They murder people. Because you raise voices against them, they murder. How many murders Nityananda has done? He will never get prosecuted because they bury in the ashram. Somebody has to take it out and see all that thing. Now, everywhere their reputation is questionable. Yeah. If suppose you go to Google, they will ask you. If you go to Facebook, Instagram, somewhere they'll ask you, what is your qualification? What are you educated? How many years of experience? These guys suddenly come inside and they say, I am enlightened. I am all knowing. Including the Kalki. Kalki, where did he get enlightened? All the business he did was failed. Then he decided to become a guru. From then on, there was no stopping. He has built a palatial bungalow. Palace, it's a palace. So please don't get exploited. Bhagavan Ramana got enlightened. How many acres of land he had possessed? How many acres of land he had asked anyone in his life? Never. Never. In fact, you can go and see Bhagavan Ramana and you will have to give a cow pin. That's all he will take. And whatever the food was there, he shared with others. That's all. Till his death, he was an embodiment of simplicity. How many acres of land did the great Vivekananda and Ramakrishna had? Post Ramakrishna, people donated. I am not telling that. But Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, what did he have? So all these people are nothing but exploitators of your labor. They will decimate your family. One lady came and told me, in fact, I was very happy with the husband. After I joined Nityananda, I have a hell a lot of problem with my husband. I am not able to take care of their children. They will say enlightenment is a goal, enlightenment is a goal. Leave the family, do the seva to us. It is nothing but plain manipulation. It is psyching. In fact, I saw a video how the magic and how the cues are used by Facebook to people to buy all those things. These guys sell courses for lakhs. Third eye opening, fourth eye opening. And what is this Sambhavi Mudra? I just don't understand. I am not telling Sambhavi Mudra is bad. I am not telling that you should not teach Sambhavi Mudra. For the amount of wealth, you can teach it free. Why are you charging so much? And all these people have a pattern. First, they will call the first entry class is free. Then little money every stage will collect. Then they will try to pull the children towards the school. Then colleges. Then hospital. School, college, hospital. That's all. You will have to keep pouring money. You see Sai Baba, Shirdi Sai Baba, school, college, hospital. You see the institutions which has thrived, all of them are school, college, hospital. But at least most of them do some kind of a seva and service. Joining in Jaggi Vasudev school is 5 lakhs per year. It is little costly than an international school. So, you cannot buy a Hummer car and justify, it is for going the thing. Kanchi Paramacharya used to walk and go. Why can't you walk and go? Why should you go in Toyota only? Why should you go in helicopter only? It is just sheer arrogance of wealth, exhibition of wealth. Oh, how rich I am. All these so-called Gurujis will go in only in BMW car, Lexus car. You and I will go in an ordinary car, ordinary bike. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. There is no bigger mantra than Gayatri mantra. There is no bigger technique than Homa. All these people are nothing but exploitators of Indian mentality. India has Lagna as Rishabh and the 6th house Guru. The Gurus are all the fraud. They have nexus with the politician. Dera Sacha Sauda, Asaram Babu, some Delhi guys. All these people have that. Because they do not want politician to come inside them. In fact, Asaram Babu his son used to lend money to people, lend for gold traders. So, the amount of wealth they come, so they call you inside. They want teachers, so free teachers. They want administration, they want front office desk, they want salesman. Jaggi Vasudev, you are supposed to sell so many lakhs worth of product. They push you. And it is all fake. I have seen all these so-called disciples. They are uneducated. You go to a Vipassana camp, they will give you 10 days free food and ask you to meditate. They won't allow you to do any other labor. You have to wash your clothes and you will have to eat and do it. That's all. Here every labor is dumped upon. Even in the schools, the children they work, they are supposed to do something for the sake of Guru Seva. Now you see all these guys who appear in the YouTube, their videos are made, their editing is made. All these guys are very intelligent. They worked in Microsoft, they would have worked in this and that. And so they want to have a very relaxed life, so they exploit that. You can live in a resort. Mark my words, none of these people, disciples will get enlightened. Very, very simple. An Olympic man to get a medal will practice 12 to 14 hours a day for minimum 4 to 8 years. There are people who practice 12 years to get a simple gold medal. Getting enlightenment is much, much tougher than that. No discipline, no focus, and all the time telling, who I am, you will get enlightened. It is all nonsense. For Ramana Bhagavan, he is a Sachin Tendulkar of spirituality. What will happen will not happen to you and me. He can live in caves. He will lose body consciousness. Food will come in search of him. All these people will promise such an experience. At the end of the day, are you happy? Are you satisfied? That is all. Now mark my word, the great Gautam the Buddha says, happiness is followed by unhappiness. Unhappiness is followed by happiness. Reputation is followed by dishonor. Dishonor is followed by reputation. Loss is followed by gain. Gain is followed by loss. Oh Sariputra, just like the day follows the night, the happiness follows the unhappiness. This is the duality of life. It clearly says desire is the root cause of misery. But these people are like flaming in the desire. And all of them don't have any moral code of conduct. You can sleep with anybody's wife, you can sleep with anybody's daughter, you can have a free time in sex, because if they control that, then people will not come into it. And all these people have sexual assault cases, they have rape cases. Have you ever heard in India that 100 years ago that people had rape cases? They will never talk about scripture. What Jaggi Vasudev talks about death without quoting the Tibetan book of death, without talking the Egyptian book of death, without talking about the Garuda Purana. He has no idea. So simply talk. And the penguin also will market because it is money. So please don't listen to the stupidity. Save your family, save your marriage, save your children. Remember, if love is God, try to be compassionate with people around you. Now Nityananda has a new latest scheme. He will tell, I want to make a gold shivling. So give me all the gold. That is how you took tons of gold from people. All these people want to build one temple, show in that and make money. First build a temple, take few classes, then start a school, college, hospital. Then Jaggi Vasudev went to an extent, I want to plant trees. Now I want to bring rivers. All crores of rupees project. Piyush Manush openly opposes that. He is an environmentalist. I have a difference of opinion about God and he is supporting DMK. That's different. But you will put court cases against him. Why? Example, Ramana Bhagavan was morphed with a naked woman and the photo was shown. He just looked at the photo and he asked what it is. He told, no, they have morphed like this. What do you want to do? Police complaint? He just threw the photo and he said, everything is illusion. This is also an illusion and thrown away. Can't you have the restraint? Why are you so much worried about your image and reputation? Because it is money, greed, greed, greed. It has no end. The road to hell is paved with good intention. Please, I humbly request you, all of you, don't get fooled by these people talk. They talk about simplicity. They have palaces. They have multi-million-dollar business. They have cars, bikes bigger than you. They have bank accounts which is filled in crores. They file in America 523 crores, 50, 100,000 crores like that. Don't get lost. Remember, God is in the temple, God is in the tradition. Don't get lost. I humbly request you. I have seen painful stories. I have seen tearful stories of exploitation, manipulation, sexual assault, groping women. This has to end, but it cannot end unless you people understand that. Don't carried away by their grandeur. Don't get carried away by their shows. They are all showmen. They are not interested in God. Your Bhagavad Gita has more truth. Your Upanishad has more truth. Your Gayatri Mantra will teach you about God more than these rogues, liars, cheat who fake in the name of Guru. Please change. I am telling you because I see tears coming. Such honest people are misguided in the name of God, in the name of spiritual life. Remember, don't go to a Guru for happiness. Happiness will be followed by unhappiness. Loss will be followed by the gain. Honor will be followed by the disrepute. Birth will be followed by the death. Such is the laws of life. Desire is the root cause of all suffering. Asayarumin, Isonodayanum Asayarumin. Leave the desire, even the desire for God will become an obstruction in spiritual life. Read the original textbook. Read, follow the saints, follow good people, follow people who are simple. Don't get carried away. Thank you so much.